So I grew up in Chappaqua, which is about 45 minutes outside of New York City in Westchester County. I like to say I was the first Chelsea in Chappaqua, although now the Clintons have moved in. I have a sister and a brother, both younger. I went to Washington University in St. Louis for undergraduate, and then I went to Cardozo for law school. Fridababy is what I would call a branded distribution business. While we manufacture and we market like a traditional baby products company, we do all of our own logistics and distribution. To that end, we're able to maintain a really tight control over the operation. And I think at the end of the day that's really the core of our business and our recipe for the success that we've had. And one does not live without the other. Bankruptcy was the last place that I thought I'd end up when it came to Weil Gotshal, but at the time, being 2008, it was a very relevant department to be in. But what it really exposes you to is the underbelly and the inner workings of a company. I was there long enough and during the right time period to get a very quick education on how a business can kind of unravel. And those lessons are the building blocks, I think, for what ultimately, in a very circuitous way, got me to this role. There are days that I'm a better CEO, and there are days that I'm a better mom. And there's no day that it's going to be a perfect equilibrium. And I think for working women who are looking for that perfect balance, it's elusive and it doesn't exist. There's a whole spectrum of being a working mom and taking maternity leave that is really acceptable. And I like to think of myself and Fridababy as creating a culture that's a pioneer for empowering working parents to decide how they want to let that part of their identity play out. But I think if you don't try to be everything to everyone at the same time, then you can succeed as a working mom.